So anyway, guys, this game is a game called Vampires Blood Rising. The developers were nice enough to send me a code for the game before the game is actually released. The game releases in January, like January the 30th. So the game is currently in like a playtest type thing. It's currently not released, and we're gonna be checking the game out today. So it's not yet released, but we're gonna be checking out I think this is the early access version. It's not like a demo version or anything like that. Just 1 second. So yeah, I think it's I think it's the full version of the game. Well, not the full version of the game, it's the early access version of the game, but it's not a demo version of the game or anything like that. So anyway, today I'm gonna be checking out the game. I'm gonna be playing the game for however long it takes me to come to a conclusion on the game. I don't know what the game is gonna cost. The developers haven't made a price public yet, so I don't know what the game is going to cost. I could assume that the game might cost like $20, maybe $25, something like that. So, but basically at the end of the day, I just have to make a determination whether or not the game is fun. So, we don't know a price for the game because normally I obviously take the price of the game into consideration, but yeah, today we don't have a price, so I'm just going to be basically evaluating the game on whether or not it is fun or not. So yeah, I will put timestamps in the description below once I'm done with the live stream today. So if you only want to hear my quick, concise, final opinion on the game, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video. I will put a timestamp in the description below. And in the last 10 minutes of the video or so, I will give you my quick, concise, final opinion on the game and tell you basically a summary of the game and whether or not I can recommend the game. If you're not in such a hurry, you can just stay tuned and I'll be playing through the game. And I'll be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game, and I'll be telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as we play through the game today. So first off, the settings. Everything looks fine in the settings. You can't change the resolution of the game, which is not good, but they do allow you to do resolution scaling over here, which is okay. It's fine, but I would honestly prefer it if they just allowed you to change the resolution like normal instead of having to do it through resolution scaling. So we're running the game at 4K resolution, and then we're downscaling it by 65% or to 65%. So that should be around 2K resolution. So we will be seeing how the game runs at 2K resolution with everything on high. So that's fine. The game doesn't allow you to change depth of field, so I'm assuming the game does not have depth of field. It does allow you to turn off motion blur, but I hope the game doesn't have depth of field, because some games don't allow you to turn off depth of field, and that is obviously an issue. So yeah, that's pretty much all with regards to the options, to be honest. The game does not have a thing. I would like to see a thing over here which says confine mouse cursor to active window, for instance, because every time that I scroll far to the left, my mouse goes onto my second screen. You know, my mouse goes onto my second monitor. So what you would normally want here is a little toggle, which allows you to toggle so that your mouse doesn't go onto any other screens or anything like that. And then also at the video options, it would be nice if there was a thing to select your active monitor, because you don't necessarily want to have the game displayed on your number 1 monitor. You might have it on your number 2 monitor. So it would be nice to have a monitor selection screen over here as well. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I think we can jump into the game. So yeah, new game, we can't select anything over here. The game is like I said, it's not a full release yet. It's not even an early access yet. The developers gave me early access to the early access version, basically. So there are going to be multiple things missing in the game, basically. So yeah, we will just take that into consideration.
Over a century ago, my village was swallowed by a plague. As I held my dying brother Ryzen, I saw acceptance in his eyes, but I could not surrender as easily. As I cursed the gods, a pale aristocrat stepped out of the shadows. He called himself Virago. Moved by our agony, he sank his fangs into our necks. Awakened as vampires, we followed Virago to his castle in Madresti. For years we served him alongside other bloodsuckers, for Virago was no monster. He believed that vampires and humans could coexist in harmony. But not everyone saw the world as he did. It wasn't long before an army of the Inquisition laid siege to the castle. When I was surrounded and certain the end had come, Virago emerged from the shadows and drew their attention. He saved us one last time, but the Inquisitors weren't finished. Their priests cast a spell across the entire land. The Silver Veil, a curse that drained the strength of every creature of the night. To escape the Veil, I descended into the earth with Razvan and fell into a restless sleep. After years of silence, I heard a whisper. I am no more, but our cause remains. Rise, my child. The air tastes different. Even here, underground, and that voice in the dream. What does it all mean?
Okay, so the game is at 100% CPU usage right now for some reason. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not very good. The game was at 100% CPU usage for like the past fucking 3 or 4 minutes. Even during that that cinematic, it was at 100% CPU usage. So that's obviously not good, you know. They should rather during a live during whatchamacallit, like that, during a cinematic like that, or a cutscene like that, they should like do the loading, whatever loading that they need to do. They need to do the loading before the cutscene, you know, because literally, I can show you over here maybe. Just 1 second. So over here. And then I guess I have to do that. So over here you can see we were at 100% CPU usage. Literally the whole time. 100, 100, 100. Like, that's not good. You know, having the game be at 100% CPU usage for like 3 or 4 minutes. It was literally during that entire cinematic, and then during the loading thing that we just saw, that the red icon, the red loading icon, it was 100% CPU usage on that as well. So yeah, having 100% CPU usage for 3 or 4 minutes during the game, like during the cutscene, for instance, is not good. You should do that shit, you know, the loading of a level or what the fuck ever, during another time. Because I know already from experience that you guys on the live stream now basically didn't see that entire intro cutscene thing, you know, the intro cinematic, due to the fact that the computer isn't able to do 100% CPU usage and live stream the game. So that's unfortunate. I would have just liked if
Looks like Ryzen woke
the
up.
developers thought about that.
I wonder what kind of trouble he's already gotten himself into.
That is why a lot of games will, when you start the game up, you know, when the game is started up, it will then do that texture processing or cache. It builds the texture cache basically. So it's not a good time to do it during the game, during a cutscene, you know. But then anyway. So there's no tutorial so far for movement, and there's no tutorial for looking around or anything like that. It's very, very, very basic, but I would like to see a WASD tutorial, and obviously a spacebar tutorial. And sprinting, you can also do sprinting by holding shift. And obviously I know all of this because I've played thousands of games, but the average person might not. So the developers need to add a tutorial for everything. WASD, jumping, sprinting, looking around, all of that shit.
The last time I saw the world, it was covered by the silver veil. Now the night feels familiar. Just like in the old days. A perfect time to drink blood and regain some strength.
Okay, so we need to get blood. Can I get blood from the animals? They're very fast. How do I... Oh, E. Okay. Come here, dear.
The hill. The castle hill.
Virago, how is this possible? Is it really you?
We're all dead. But in the castle, my power remains.
The game is a little bit stuttery, like it stutters a fair amount. It's not the end of the world, but poor little rabbit. And then it throws it down like that. I don't like that. Don't throw rabbits around, please. That's not very nice. Okay, the game is doing the 100% CPU usage shit again. Game is really rough on CPU usage. It's currently at 65% CPU usage, which is bad. Most games don't reach 50%.
Let us remind them, they are not immortal.
So what, can I sneak or...
Is sweet, but revenge is sweeter.
Control allows you to sneak. I would have liked a tutorial on that, you know. Am I able to sneak attack these guys, maybe? Apparently not.
We'll tie you up, cut off your head, and put it at your feet!
Okay, so the combat for the most part seems like just basic left-click combat. The Inquisitors poison their own veins to protect themselves from vampires. You cannot drink their blood. Okay. That's interesting.
So many vampires perished fighting the Inquisition. What remains of their power has taken the form of tears, and by absorbing them, I can give their sacrifices meaning.
N. Oh, the game has a skill tree. It's not a very big skill tree, but still. There's nothing more that I like in games, RPG games, than a really, really big skill tree. Like something like Path of Exile, for instance. I really like that. So it says increases overall speed, increases overall or maximum existence, increases the damage of charge, but it doesn't actually say by how much. Like how much more existence and how much more speed. Like, why don't you say that? Okay, so this is not available in the early access version that I'm playing right now, and this one as well, not as well. So I basically can choose this tree, or this tree. Okay, flying around as a bat might be cool. So the question is, must I go this way or what? Let's check the map. The map is not very good, to be honest. But it's fine, let's go this way.
Looks like the Silver Veil hasn't vanished completely. I should be careful.
So what's the silver veil? Would it damage me? Oh. Okay, yeah, so for some reason that shit damages me. I don't know what it is. shit. I did press spacebar there, but it didn't do anything.
I'll slaughter you like a hog!
Okay, so the game clearly doesn't have sneak attacking. Because I was right next to that dude and I couldn't sneak attack him. That sucks. I would really like it if the game had a sneak attack thing, you know? Oh, I'm stuck a little bit. Don't want to get too stuck. I would like it if the resources that you get from like mining and stuff go directly into your inventory instead of having to spend 10 or 20 seconds afterwards looking for the resources on the ground, you know? It would just be much better if they immediately go into your inventory. Okay, I can't equip any of this. This is a servant tool, so apparently the vampire can't use tools like that, maybe. Just 1 second. See, like now I have to look around for where the loot is when I would have just really liked it if it went directly into my inventory. Sometimes you get loot and sometimes you don't get loot for some reason. Come here, rabbit. Poor little rabbit. I don't like the fact that he throws it on the ground. I want to be a nice vampire, not a bad vampire. Not a vampire that hurts animals, that's not nice. I want to be a shiny vampire. What's the name of the guy from Twilight? Edward Cullen. Holy shit, I haven't watched that thing in 20 years probably. Edward Cullen. I want to be a Edward Cullen. So we can go up there probably. Let me just check over here. Another nice little rabbit. Holy shit, there's like 10 million rabbits. Okay, apparently you can knock it open like that. But where should I go? Should I go in here or should I go up there? That seems like a very long path around, so let's not do that right now. Let's go over here for now. Holy shit, those guys over there respawned. And look at all of those rabbits. There's like 10 rabbits over there. Okay, but I'm not gonna fight those guys again. I think it's fine.
One man, alone on the village outskirts. Oh, it's been so long since I tasted human blood.
This is a mausoleum, it's not a church, because obviously I think in the lore vampires cannot enter churches. Even though it differs depending on what lore you're going by. Okay, so we can rest here, but I don't know what the point is of resting. I thought that the only reason why a vampire ever needs to sleep is because they don't have anything better to do in the day, you know. So a vampire actually never needs to sleep, as far as I know, the lore, but they just sleep in the day to avoid the sun, basically. I guess we can eat this guy, Simon. Well, let's let him live. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, well, I didn't necessarily want to kill him. I just wanted to drink him.
Will last.
And apparently if someone from the village sees you, then you lose wealth, which I don't understand how that fucking works. Like immediately, like he saw me and I immediately lost wealth, which I don't think is very logical. I could understand if he sees you and then he runs to the village and then you lose wealth, you know, but like immediately losing wealth or reputation or what the fuck ever, I don't think is good. So, I mean, we could go over there and we could explore and stuff like that, but let's do the main quest, I guess. So I guess we should avoid being noticed.
You'll see. Inquisitors, bloodsuckers, whoever's in charge, we're fucked either way.
Oh, they can see me through the stuff. Oh, that's weird. Like, how can they see me through the leaves or what the fuck ever, you know? I don't think that's super logical, but okay. So I need to avoid being seen even once I leave the bushes. And they shouldn't see me from here, hopefully. Oh, there's shit inside the wall. I don't think those things are supposed to be inside the wall.
The castle is near.
It looks weird.
What's left of it?
And you can also loot stuff right through the wall, which is also weird. I mean, we can expect a couple of janky, like, I wouldn't say it's bugs, but I mean, we can expect a little bit of jankiness in a game like this. So I won't hold it against the game too much. So we need to probably go up there. So if we go down here, how are we gonna go up, get up again? Maybe over here or what? I guess it's possible. Yeah, we should be able to get up here again, I hope. Even though I just slid down, which is not a good sign, but okay.
I'll slaughter you like a hog!
Holy shit. Okay. You can activate the finisher once you've got enough rage built up or whatever. I'm assuming it's like rage or something. And then you rip the fucking guy's arms off. Can we go in the water? Because vampires in... Okay, we can go into the water. Some vampire lore doesn't allow vampires to cross water, to cross flowing water. But apparently not this game. What, do I need 9 points to unlock this? Holy balls, okay. Okay, so you feed it, and then I'm assuming this one as well, but I probably need a deer or something before doing that second one, because my health is pretty low right now. So let's see if we can find a deer or something. Maybe up here? Oh yes, there were a bunch of rabbits up here. So we can go chomp those rabbits. We're gonna decimate the rabbit population in this area with the amount of rabbits that we need to eat. Okay, I should be able to do this one now, and then I might come back for the other rabbits. I don't know if the game has full damage. Holy shit, you guys are back.
We might need more than just one wooden stake.
I like the dodging. The dodging is very, very reactive. It reminds me of obviously Arkham. Reminds me of Arkham. Like literally, as soon as you click it, you can dodge. So I really like a reactive dodging system like Arkham. It's much better than a Dark Souls type dodging system where it's not reactive. Okay, we got 3 points from that. And these guys respawn very quickly. All of these resources that we are collecting, like the clay and the sand and the limestone, everything we are going to be able to use once we actually start building a base, because you can actually build a base in the game from the screenshots that I saw. Okay, I'm continually falling down. We have to go up probably, but I'm not sure how we're gonna get up there. So that's like a camp. That guy almost looks like he has a gun. And then there's villagers over here. We don't want the villagers to see us. The graphics of the game is actually quite good, honestly. It's like really good. Can I feed on horses? Can even fucking chop down trees.
Rasvan, what are you up to?
Ah, hold E to gather items automatically. That's really nice. It's like in, I think, Satisfactory, where you can also just hold the action button. Then it loots everything, which is really, really useful in Satisfactory. In this game, it won't be so useful because there's not such a huge amount of stuff on the ground, but still, it's nice. It's nice that the developers thought about that.
Looks like you finally got tired of napping, little brother.
The voice. Virago's voice woke me. You think he survived?
Something has remained of our master. And whatever it is, it's down in that hole.
And it's strong enough to drive the Silver Veil away from the land?
Strong enough to make the Inquisition nervous, that's for sure. Plenty of those bastards are lurking around.
The game, for some reason, really tanks in quality when you alt tab, like really badly.
The Inquisitors wouldn't wake you by poking holes in you.
Always so caring. In your own unique way.
Blood. Feed the core.
Yep, there he goes again. That whisper always gives me the damn shivers.
Stay here. Guard the core. I'll get the blood.
Now maybe. Okay, fill the core with blood.
Do you feel that?
Yes. Like something is soothing my hunger.
Feed the core, and the core shall feed all vampires upon the castle hill.
Razvan, if Virago's power was strong enough to drive the Silver Veil away from Adresti, then maybe it can push the Veil from farther lands as well.
Sounds promising. At least we'll have somewhere to run if the Inquisition comes knocking again.
No more running. They think they've won, and that will make them careless. This is our chance.
Dragas, I am filled with pride.
Master, tell me what to do. Tell me your plan.
There was a time our kingdom cast its shadow across the horizon. If we are to protect the castle and Madresti, we must reclaim the surrounding lands, rebuild our old strongholds. They are the veins of our power.
I am honored to continue your legacy, Virago.
Overloaded. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit overloaded. Is there anything I can do about that? Our main goal is now to clear, rebuild the strongholds across other lands, empower the core to remove the Silver Veil. Okay, I couldn't read finished.
The bloodline won't rise on its own. First, we need to rebuild the castle.
You really don't get it, huh? We're finally free. No chains, no master. For the first time in 100 years.
Razvan, do you even realize what you're saying in Virago's presence?
If he's listening, maybe he'll admit what we all know. The world he built is gone. And you're clinging to its corpse like a widow in denial.
Virago brought strength and order to this land. Now it's shattered. What's left? The castle will be a symbol of our return and a refuge for those like us.
Great. Build away. Just don't expect me to hold the hammer. Though, I do have an idea. Might even help you.
What do you mean?
Instead of talking, better start by building yourself some shelter. Virago wouldn't want the Dawn to roast his little prince. When you're done, come find me. I'll have something for you.
Okay. Plan a crypt. How exactly are we supposed to do that? Tab. Crypt. Okay, but mortar and wood plank we don't have. Okay, so perhaps we need to clear some of the stuff first. I really need blood first, I think, because I don't want to run out while we are busy doing building and stuff like that. Okay, just 1 second. I just want to check why is the stream still so pixelated? Not normal for it to be so pixelated. Just 1 second. I did recently switch to Nvidia NVENC encoding instead of the X264 encoding, which I was using. I think I'm just quickly going to reconnect and then see if the stream is still so pixelated. So just one. Okay, we will see if the reconnection helped. Okay, mortar. How do we get mortar? I'm assuming I can't leave. Like, I'm assuming the crafting doesn't continue on its own. Oh, does it? So 60. And then if I leave, still 60. Okay, yeah, so the crafting doesn't continue on its own. Chiseled limestone. Okay, so is it done? Okay, is it done now? Not sure. And then a coffin, I guess. Chest, coffin. Okay, so I need a bunch of wood planks. They said that there will be sun coming up, but I don't see any sun yet. The core blood actually goes down very quickly. Okay, I guess we can rest. Hopefully the game has crafting from storage. So then I can just put all of my stuff in here without worrying about getting the stuff constantly, you know. Okay, I need blood. They also say that you can get vampire servants, but I have no idea how to get vampire servants. I just changed the streaming settings quickly. Although I'm not sure if I need to reconnect in order for it to actually take effect. It's still looking a little bit pixelated. The settings without having to reconnect normally. But okay, let's see if it's a little bit better now, because I did change some settings now. So let's see if we still have the pixelation. I don't know if there will be any humans around here. I've got no idea what this is supposed to be. Also, how am I supposed to get out of here now? How the hell am I supposed to get out of here? Well, that's definitely not the way you're supposed to get out of there, but anyway. I think the developers didn't think about a way out of there, actually. Because there's no obvious way to get out of there. Okay, just 1 second. I just quickly want to see again if I can't change the stream settings because it's still bloody pixelated. Really, normally is not this pixelated. Okay, let's try that. Just 1 second. Don't know if the game has full damage, but let's find out, I guess. Why is that sound still going on if I already looted that thing? The sound shouldn't be there anymore. Oh, this is where I was previously. I remember now. Maybe you're supposed to get over here by turning into a bat, but I don't have the bat power yet. Can you teleport? I'm not sure if you can teleport. No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're just gonna have to hope that we don't take full damage. Okay, it doesn't look like you actually take full damage at all.
I'll destroy you!
I don't know why I should feed blood into the core. Like, what's the use actually? Why do you need to do that? Because the core has now been without blood. Well, it said that it's without blood. I'm not sure. Like, it's not going down now. But I don't know what the use is actually of the core having blood. At least, like right now, it doesn't seem to have any impact. We can see once it reaches 0, but I really don't think there's any impact at all. Come back here, dear. Holy crap. I wish you could put some of these rabbits in your pocket, you know? And then take them back with you. And then, like, I don't know. Fucking create a rabbit pen, you know? Then you have, like, unlimited rabbits. I wish you could teleport back to the core. Like that would just make it much quicker. In fact, I don't think the game has fast travel at all, which is not very good in an open world game. You really do need some form of fast travel normally in an open world game. Okay, so let's go to our quest, which is 30 meters over here. It says collect sand and clay, but I already have sand and clay, so it's a little bit stupid that they are making me do something which I already did. But, okay.
Surround the beast!
The core. Its power can return you to the castle at any moment.
Oh, now I get the ability to fast travel. Why didn't I have the ability previously? I was literally just complaining that the game doesn't have fast travel. Now all of a sudden they allow me to fast travel. That's stupid. They should have allowed you to do that from the start. And then craft mortar. I already did craft mortar, so it's stupid that they make you do that again. And then craft wood planks I already did. And gather limestone I already obviously did a lot of that as well. And then build a coffin, I already did that as well. So the quests are not retroactive. And I also see that the game doesn't have crafting from storage, so that's an issue. It's really any game like this where you're gonna do a lot of building and crafting really does need crafting from storage. So they want us to get limestone. Okay, and then wood planks. And then I need to build another coffin, even though I already do have a coffin. They clearly want me to build another coffin.
A humble beginning. Greatness will come in time. I've built a shelter. Now's a perfect time for more vampires to join our cause.
Good timing, little brother. I've got something that'll suit your new ego.
Should I be afraid?
Those poor villagers in Madresti. They'll run screaming the moment they see you in that murderer's costume. You walk around like a hunter, not a ruler. And I found one of Virago's old robes. The kind that made people kneel without a word.
You keep pretending you're out. But here you are, helping. Virago would have respected that.
Seriously? How long is it gonna take for you to get it? He's gone. What's left is just a flicker of what we thought he was. Just face it. You're the Lord now. No one else.
In Madresti, I will find souls worthy of the kiss of eternity.
Okay, so I can talk to villagers now. Yeah, the fast travel really helps.
So, what'll it be? We doing some flowering business? Hmm?
Do I even have money? I don't think I have money.
Tell me what you have to offer.
Yeah, but I can sell. Oh, I have 99 gold. And I can sell stuff to her. What do I want to sell? That's the question. All of these are actual resources, so I don't really want to sell it, I don't think. Well, I have enough money to do the gossip thing, so...
The common folk get annoyed when the aristocracy spends tax money on petty pleasures. Huh. So what? Should we just piss them off a bit?
Florica, what's going on in the village?
I didn't expect your arrival, Lord Dragos.
What's new in the village?
It's always something in Madresti. Just listen. Well, now it's just a warm dinner and a bed. And tomorrow at dawn, back in the field again. Huh. Oh! I didn't expect your arrival, Lord Drake.
What's new?
You were right. They buried my grandfather with his favorite pipe. And it was meant to be mine. Lord!
What can you do?
Yeah, my... They sent us a priest from the capital. How beautifully he talks. You just want to sit and listen.
I've come to collect the taxes.
The gold is waiting for you, my... I've lived in Madresti since I was a kid. I've seen stuff, I've heard stuff.
Okay, so now I can basically choose any of the villages to turn. So the one that I've marked over here, I can't remember what exactly. But basically, as long as they don't have any negatives, I think it's fine. Collects pretty rocks. Well, I guess so.
Your face is so pale. Are you sure you're feeling well, sire? Maybe you got sick from Woyan's nasty soup.
What's new in the village?
I've heard something recently. My family is asleep.
Are you peeing or what's going on with you?
Welcome, sir.
What's new?
Me? It's Lord Drag.
What can you tell me about your...
I've heard.
Good that they dragged that bastard to the Sinner's Chasm. I bow the...
What's new?
Me.
It's Lord Drag.
What's new?
Oh, I... Forest Mother. Eternal Mother. I'm lost. A mother is a mother. My lord.
Oh, I can't drink blood while I'm in this form.
May the...
No one lived on the castle hill.
What's new?
Yeah.
Something's going on
I wish I could like sense or where all of the villagers are. Because it doesn't seem that you can actually like see all of the villagers. Like I can see animals obviously, but it would have been nice
Good evening.
if you could see the humans.
Maybe our new lord will rebuild the quarry. Why am I fooling myself? Your face is so pale.
What's...
Me.
So basically, you can look at your journal, rumors, and then you can see. So she, or he, I'm not sure, has 2
likes to watch
good stuff.
I think that's weird.
She has 2 good stuff. So yeah, let's take this one.
The bees are storing honey close to the queen. Winter will be...
So how do I do the Kiss of Eternity? Holding F.
Ugh. I wish I could soak in the cold river, but there's still a lot of work.
And it's only available in hunter mode, okay. So that's a problem. So how do they expect you to do it in the middle of a bloody village?
My cow got sick.
Okay, so I want Adelina and then Filarate, I guess, as well. Where's Filarate? Of course, he's all the way over there. Okay, well, Filarate.
Forest Mother, I bow before...
What can you...
Oh, I've...
Oh, there's another guy down there. Hopefully he won't see me. But it looks like he's seeing me.
It is said that the future can be read from the stars, but I can't read.
Don't fret, my child. It's me, Dragos, your master. Come to my castle.
So this fucking guy saw me. You know, like, what can I do about it? You know? Why can't I stand up? Game isn't allowing me to stand up or jump. That's awesome. I literally can't stand up or jump right now.
Your lordship.
What's new in the...
I've heard.
I still can't stand up or jump or sprint.
I bow before.
What's going?
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Good evening.
What can you?
Nothing.
This village is really, really big, actually.
Uh-huh. Something's going on there.
The night is coming to an end, so I can just teleport back to the base. Yeah, she's still here by everyone, and I can't.
I am.
What's?
I can't obviously transform her in the middle of the bloody village.
May the... If all goes well, I will buy shoes for my daughter next year. The rest of the kids will wait, they're still young.
How do I get them away from the... Ah, there we go.
Immortality and might. Each of your human desires has just come true.
How can I...
Okay, so then I can just teleport back.
Come dawn, I'll perish without a place to hide.
Okay, so that thing's full.
Your wish.
You must.
Okay, how do I assign you to a coffin? Drag and drop a coffin. Coffins. Okay, there you go. Thank you. There you go. Happy days. Okay, so I need to build another coffin because those two are taken up. So limestone, wood plank. Unfortunately, like I said, the game doesn't have crafting from storage, which is really stupid.
Stillness feels heavier now than it ever did in life.
Is this idleness or preparation for the next grand thing? Madresti looks good from up here. I never had any time to appreciate it before.
Okay, so are you gonna do the wood or not?
Without processed resources, we cannot build a mighty castle. It seems humble work, but so much depends on it.
And then assign a vampire to destroy ruins. How do I do that?
Lord Dragos, give me something to do. I'm bored.
Okay, so we've actually gotten to the point where our vampires can do work for us. That's nice.
I wonder what will become of this place. Surely something majestic.
The work is endless, but so is my will.
The past must crumble to make way for the future.
Okay, so we need a shitload of limestone,
Too tedious.
planks, and roof tiles.
Perhaps I expected too much of being a bloodsucker.
Yeah, once again, all of this stuff, like you need to go get the stuff from your storage, and only then can you do the crafting. That's really irritating. The developers should really add crafting from storage. Oh, the game also has skills. Okay, I was wondering, like every now and then I would see like my explorer skill going up. I was wondering what that actually does. Apparently,
Proper tools.
you get passives. All of these are passives. Okay, that's cool. I would really like the tree, this Arcane's tree, to be much bigger. Much bigger. I'm talking about Path of Exile levels of big. That's what I really like.
It's tedious work. Too tedious. Though, perhaps I expected too much of being a bloodsucker.
I see at the top right, Bolden Noble's Castle. I have no idea what that is. What that is in reference to. It just says Bolden Noble's Castle, but like what does that actually mean?
To dread waking up at dawn. Don't have to deal with it anymore.
Well, you do still need to deal with the sun, otherwise you burst into flames. I guess we can sleep. It's... Yeah, the time in the game is difficult to determine. Like when is it day, when is it night, you know? It's weird, but anyway. I guess we can sleep. You don't really lose anything from what I can see.
This thirst
when you actually sleep.
eternal and never quenched.
Okay, so the other guy's still clearing the place, and then she is making wood. Or planks at least. So we lost about 40 blood so far, that's not too bad. Keeping it topped up is a little bit irritating, but perhaps I can eventually ask one of my vampire servants to do it. One of the things in V Rising, I'm sure some of you have played V Rising before. One of the things in V Rising which really irritates me is the blood. The fact that when you suck blood and you get the aspect of an animal or whatever, that blood then drains away. And there's quality blood, so there's like 10% quality blood, 50%, 100%, whatever. But that blood, you lose that blood when you suck a new creature. So if you get 100% quality blood and then you suck any other creature, then you lose that 100% quality blood. It's really stupid, and it's like the main reason why I don't play V Rising. I don't enjoy it. So in this game, at least, there's nothing like that. You just basically, there's no quality blood. You just need to suck anything, basically, in order to get blood again. It would be nice if there was a system like that, like a quality system, or like if you suck blood from a deer, for instance, perhaps you can run faster. And if you suck blood from... Okay, that stuff hurts me. I can't go in there. if you suck blood from a rabbit, then you run faster. And if you suck blood from a bear or something like that, maybe you do more melee damage. And if you suck blood from a, I don't know, a fucking snake or something, then maybe you do poison damage, you know, something like that. That would be really cool.
When it's all over, we'll tie you up, cut off your head, and put it at your feet!
Screw it all. Oh!
What's new?
I've heard. I bow the...
What's new?
Oh.
So this white area is the only area where we can go right now. We need to go to our castle and then spend blood, I think, in order to unlock the other areas. I think. I haven't been over here yet, I think.
The night...
What's...
Oh,
These two guys are walking in each other.
itches like mad.
What's going...
I heard...
But I shouldn't scratch it in front of people. I am...
What's going...
You... I'd love to welcome.
Have you...
I've got no idea what these shrines are. Like there's, with some of them there's like a sound, like a humming sound kind of a thing when you get close to them, but I don't know what they actually do.
Welcome.
I think we can take on one more guy.
You're...
Like we can convert one more.
Oh, my ass itches like mad, but I shouldn't scratch it in front of people.
This one is not bad, I think. Better than 70 meters.
Now it's just a warm dinner and a bed. And
What the hell? It shows it's over here. The marker is over here.
I bow.
What's
Me?
Okay, so the markers in the game are a little bit broken sometimes, it seems.
Oh, I got sunburned.
Look at that, it says 79 meters over here. And now it's going up 82 meters, 83 meters. What the fuck?
I bow.
what's
Forest Mother. Eternal Mother. I'm lost. A mother is a mother.
Where's all of the villagers?
Welcome.
what's
It's a. I bow.
what's
Me. Fuck me the.
It seems in the game the villagers also their
Your fate.
their pathfinding is not very good at all, because you very often see villagers that are stuck. So the pathfinding definitely needs to be fixed a little bit.
what
You were. Screw it all.
My lord.
what's
Oh,
This guy's not bad actually, he's got 2 good stuff. I can take him.
Your existence has just become meaningful. Together we will rebuild the vampire legacy.
Where's that chicken? I do like the taste of chicken. Then we can go back.
The eternal dark.
You must take care of my bloodline.
Papa always said I would rest.
Where do I see this guy's skills? Wow, the place is completely cleared up now. It looks completely different. Okay, well, here's one more. That's fine. It looks way different without the ruins.
As Dragons finds us.
And then, yeah, now we can assign a vampire to feed the core. That'll be nice. Because then I don't need to do that constantly. How do you sign up? Feed the core over there. Okay. So destroy ruins. So obviously, that's not necessary anymore.
Not be done well.
It's a solid start for our bloodline. Time to return to Razvan.
So, you've learned to give orders, little brother. Quite the change from being a lapdog, huh?
Careful. I might just order you to be less of a prick. What's your plan now?
Land offers
Same
what
as
we need,
always.
if we know
Survive,
what to look.
watch, and gut anything that gets too close. I'll be guarding the hill, keeping it clean from those Inquisition bastards.
I still can't believe we were the only ones who survived the Inquisition's attack.
Yeah, Rebecca, Malik. I was sure they fled when the fighting broke out.
I'll try to strengthen the core, drive the Silver Veil back even further. Maybe then we can find them.
Let me know how it goes.
Without proper
I'll be in my
tools, the
den,
work cannot
further
be done
down,
well.
where the wind doesn't scream so loud.
You sure you don't want to stay at the castle? We can build you a proper shelter.
You've got bigger problems to deal with, Lord Dragus.
Okay, apparently we are done with the tutorial. Empower the core.
But so is my will.
Forge metal and glass. Sure, why not?
Treasure for the bloodline, and none for the mortals.
So it costs 300 blood.
It is an honor to witness how powerful you've become. The land they now call Hell's Chasm stands open before you.
I still don't understand. How is any of this possible? You survived?
Greatness
That pouch
may be
is getting
destroyed, but it never fades. Rebuild the stronghold in Hell's Chasm. Let the Inquisitors know our legacy did not vanish.
I will, Master Virago.
No one can find things as well as I do.
Okay, so now we can go to the new land, which is that one over there, I think. Then obviously what you can do is you can expand your
The mortar binds stone.
place, you know,
Dragos
and build a
binds us.
grand crypt if you want to. Roof tiles 48. I don't think I have enough roof tiles right now. Where's the entrance?
Treasure for the bloodline, and none for the mortals.
Now this one is much bigger than the other one. Then limestone, chiseled limestone, I can tell. The goal over here to make some chiseled limestone maybe.
Each branch, each stone, it all matters.
I would like it if they took tools from the storage themselves. But instead you have to talk to them and then you have to
Show me your
give them the stuff. And then now her artisan skill is 32. Which is not bad. Ah, and we can have 9 vampires at the moment.
The work is endless.
And then strongholds, I don't know what strongholds are. So feed the core, this guy is supposed to feed the core even though I don't know if he's actually doing that. And over here, what's happening over here? Do I need to tell you what to gather, or are you just gonna gather it yourself? Oh, now I have to tell you what to gather.
The work is endless.
Do I need to give you a tool, maybe? I guess I can maybe give you a pickaxe.
Without proper tools, the work cannot be done well.
Where are they? How can I see?
It's tedious work. Too tedious. Though, perhaps I expected too much of being a...
I wonder if he's actually out here chasing deer around.
Without proper tools, the work cannot be done well.
Yeah, holy crap, 1,800 limestone. I
In the
think
past, I
that's
looked up.
okay for now. Thank you very much. And then you can actually do the building, probably.
Lord Dragos deserves nothing but the grandest fortress.
Even though it looks like you're building very slowly. I would be able to build way faster than that.
One blood.
Ah, here you are.
Core.
Thank
To give you something quickly.
Maybe there's some.
Don't run away.
Lord Dragos deserves nothing but the grandest fortress.
Like, this is how you build, not like how slowly you build. You build fucking slowly. This is how you build. Oh, mortar.
Stronger foundations for a stronger bloodline.
Oh, glass. Where the fuck am I supposed to get glass?
We're raising walls for eternity, not just for a lifetime.
Oh, I'm out of mortar.
Dragos deserves nothing but the grandest fortress.
Yeah, now I'm out of limestone. But that's fine, I already did a lot of the work, so she can do the rest. She can finish it up. But we do need glass. I've no idea how to
Always good with a hammer.
get glass. Maybe we need a forge or something like that. Let's see. Do I have new buildings or something like that? Iron bar. Oh, so I need to collect the new resources, these resources over here in Hell's Chasm in order to unlock those buildings.
Stronger foundations for a stronger bloodline.
Okay, there we go again. I just quickly had to go deal with something. So is it daylight now? Look like daylight. So basically talk to Razvan. Where's Razvan?
I fight when I must. Or when I'm bored.
The core is stronger now. It drove the Veil out of Hell's Chasm.
Hell's Chasm, huh? That's where Rebecca vanished when the Inquisitors came knocking at the castle gates.
You think she survived?
Well, we did, didn't we? Rebecca always had a dozen plans before the rest of us had one.
I'll try to find out what happened to her. I can't govern all the lands from the castle alone. I need someone I can trust to take care of the stronghold in Hell's Chasm. Rebecca would be the perfect ally for that.
Ally? This was never about alliances, little brother. Not when it came to her.
That's the past. Got any advice about Hell's Chasm? You used to hunt up there a lot.
Yeah, used to, before it turned into a furnace. In Hell's Chasm, try to reach the village, if anything's still standing. You might find a trace of Rebecca there. The shortest path to this village runs through the caves. Just watch your step. Feels like the land itself is angry.
I'll keep that in mind.
So that's this area over here that was locked previously.
The air burns like a demon's breath. I'll ask the local villagers about Rebecca, if any of them are still alive to answer.
What are you?
I like how reactive the combat is. It really reminds me of something like Arkham. And obviously Arkham had a bloody fantastic combat system. I much prefer a system like this where everything is reactive than something like Dark Souls where it's not reactive. You can't just press dodge and then it dodges, you know. You have to basically worry about your stamina and you have to worry about if you're in a animation currently or not before you can dodge. I just don't like it. I like this system much better. Like, it's a very basic combat system, you know, it's just like left click, and then if you want to, you can do a right click. But, I mean, it's like Witcher. Even Witcher has a pretty basic system like that, you know, left click, right click. And this game doesn't seem to have any special abilities. Like, obviously, in a game like Witcher, you have like some spells and special abilities that you can do. Now here you can like transform into a bat, and you can do a scarlet vortex, and you can become a phantom. But otherwise than that, it seems like those are the only 3 special abilities that you have. And then Beast Vision reveals the location of nearby creatures along with their blood type, and highlights an interactable objects in the area. Okay. But yeah, these 2 over here, Crimson Bolt and Hypnosis, are not available in the early access version, or at least they haven't implemented it in the early access version yet. But yeah, as far as combat special abilities and stuff like that go, it seems like this is all. It's literally transform into a bat, which I don't even think you can do combat in the bat form. And then Spiral Vortex. Phantom is just like a stealth mode, and then this also isn't even really for combat. It's just like highlighting enemies and whatever. So I would like if there were some special ability type things like that you can use during combat, you know, like in Witcher, you have the signs. The signs, I think it was. You get a fire sign and a earth sign and whatever else in Witcher. And if you remove that in Witcher, then Witcher's combat is actually really basic. It's just left click, right click. So this game is not too far behind Witcher, you know, with regards to the combat, to be honest. So it's very basic, but I mean, you're not gonna get amazing combat in a game like this. Oh, dodge, ouch. I'm pressing shift, but sometimes I guess I'm just too slow. And I would have liked it if there were some kind of a experience system, because there's no experience in the game. And I really like character progression and experience and stuff like that. Like these little crystals that you can absorb are the only way to get character progression, and gear as well, I guess. Like you can get gear character progression, but otherwise than the gear and these crystal things, there's no other character progression in the game. So there's no skill or stats or anything like that, like strength, agility, dexterity, intelligence. There's nothing like that. So I would have liked it if there was something like that, and then obviously also, like I say, experience is always nice if you can get some experience. That's always nice in RPG games. But yeah, honestly, I'm surprised by the game. The game is actually not bad at all, not too shabby, as they say. So I don't know what the game is gonna cost. I would assume the game will cost maybe $20 maybe $25. If it's around there, like $20 or $25, I think that's not bad for what I'm currently seeing here, you know. There's 3 different zones. So this zone, obviously this was the biggest zone at the beginning. And then there's another zone over there, another zone over there that you can unlock. So the game is not massive, at least looking at this current map. I don't know if there will be more maps in the future, perhaps, but looking at this current map, the game is not massive. You know, it's obviously not like Witcher 3 or anything like that. But yeah, I'm pretty certain. Oh, am I gonna die? I don't. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, you bastard! The game's grabbing is also not very good. Like you slip off the edge of the corners when you grab something. Slip off the edge very often. So the terrain stuff needs a little bit of fine tuning, because obviously they made the edges of the terrain slippery, but they made it really too slippery. So when you grab onto an edge of a terrain, you just immediately slip down, which is not good. But yeah, like I said, you're not really gonna get the amount of content anywhere close to the amount of content in this game than what you get in Witcher 3, for instance, you know? So, like Witcher 3 is whatever, $60, and for that you get a game which is very high quality, and has probably 200 hours, if not more, of playtime in the game, you know? So this game, you know, I don't think this game would be able to ask more than $30 at all, because you have to compare it to the other games in the genre, you know, open world RPG games. Obviously, Witcher 3 is not a vampire game, although there are very similar themes, you know. I mean, you could almost say that Geralt is a vampire-like character, basically. But yeah, like other games, like in the genre, I would almost say Two Worlds 2. Although Two Worlds 2 is a very old game, but it's a very good game in my opinion. Ryzen, something like Ryzen 2, Ryzen 3 is very janky. This game has some jankiness, so I would definitely think that you would be able to compare this game to Ryzen 2, Ryzen 3, Two Worlds 2, any of those older janky games, you know. Maybe even something like Technomancer. Technomancer is a game that didn't get a lot of players, but I played and finished Technomancer, and it's actually a nice kind of a hack and slash RPG type game that I definitely think would compare well with this game, even though you're not a vampire in that game, but still. And there's also not building or anything like that in that game, but there's not building on anything like that in Witcher 3 either. But yeah, you get the point. Maybe you could compare something like Medieval Dynasty against this game. Medieval Dynasty is a game which I have featured on my channel before, where you build a village as well, and you can assign villagers to do stuff in the village, like gather resources and whatever. So I think, yeah, Medieval Dynasty, something like that, could also probably compare to this game pretty well. But yeah, honestly, like I said, I like the game. It's obviously not on the level of Witcher 3. But I think if they add a lot more skills over here, like a lot more, and add a experience system, I would really, really like it if there was an experience system, not like this, you know, this is like a profession system almost, you know, not like this. This just gives you passives and stuff. I want an experience system, you know, something where you can assign maybe, I don't know, strength or whatever, or you get points per level that you can then spend on maximum essence, maximum blood, attack power, whatever, you know, something like that. That would be really nice. I like the inventory system. It's not very restrictive at all. I like the fact that in some instances the loot is automatically picked up, but not all. So when you hit a mine or when you hit a tree, you do get resources, but also there's resources that fall on the ground, and then you need to loot that resources. I would like it if those resources were also auto-picked up. So they can fall on the ground, but then they're auto-picked up. Because I don't like running around looking on the ground for resources for 10, 15 seconds each time that you chop a tree down or that you hit a mine or something like that. You know, I don't like that at all. I like the building system. It's clear that using the modular building stuff that you would be able to build a very big place. You don't need to use these prefabricated things. You will definitely be able to build your own castle, like a huge castle. I mean, this area is square and it's perfectly made for building. In fact, the building area, if we check out like this, you can see over there, there's the building area. So all along there, and then all along there, and then all along there. And you can build up as well. So it's a pretty nice building area. I hope that it could maybe be a little bit bigger than this, or that you could build in other places as well, even though I don't think you can build in other places as well. I think this area over here is the only place where you can actually build. So it's not like Enshrouded or anything like that where you can build anywhere you want, you know. Enshrouded is actually another game that I definitely think you would be able to compare to this game pretty well, because Enshrouded also has villager type things, and it also has building, it's also open world, stuff like that. So yeah, Enshrouded is obviously a very, very good game. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. So this is another game. Well, Enshrouded is another game that would be competing against this game, I think. But yeah, I like the game. It's a little bit janky here and there. Like we've seen a couple of janky things. The tutorial could be a little bit better, just with explaining the various mechanics and stuff like that. The time at the top of the screen is not very clear at all. I would like to be able to see like almost the countdown of when the sun is gonna come up, because I honestly don't know when the sun is gonna come exactly. I just have to assume like, okay, we are pretty close to the time that the sun is gonna come, so let's go sleep. So there's no real way that timer, if you can call it that, at the top, which goes from the moon to the sun and stuff like that, it's really not very clear. It's not clear at all when the sun is actually gonna come up or not, you know. So I would just like clarification on that. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a fine game. It might even be a good game in maybe a year or so, like I say, if the developers polish the game a little bit more, add a little bit more content, improve the role-playing system and the character progression system of the game. I think it could be a good game, definitely. And who knows, if they add more on top of that, it could even be a very good game, something like Enshrouded. I think these developers can definitely model this game around Enshrouded. Just look at Enshrouded and basically get a lot of inspiration from that, because Enshrouded is pretty much, in my opinion, one of the best open world crafting, resource harvesting, village management, whatever type games, with RPG aspects as well. Even though Enshrouded's character progression is not very good, it does have way more character progression than what this game has, but it is still lacking in the character progression area. So these developers can definitely get a lot of inspiration from Enshrouded, I think. And also maybe look at something like Medieval Dynasty or something like that. I've actually played a fair amount of Medieval Dynasty. Let me show you guys over here. Unfortunately, when you Alt-Tab, the game, like, it doesn't freak out, but it basically runs at like 10 FPS. If I show you guys over here. So Dynasty. So I have Sengoku Dynasty, which is good. It's basically the same as Medieval Dynasty, even though I've got way more playtime in Medieval Dynasty. So Medieval Dynasty is pretty much, I would think, a good comparison for this vampire game. There's building in it, village management, it's open world. There's also, the same as this game, you get profession experience, so you get experience through professions, doing professions. So Medieval Dynasty is a pretty nice game. It's actually by the same developer. Well, it's not the same developers, it's the same publisher actually. So Toploads Productions are the same publisher as Sengoku Dynasty as well. But it's different developers. So the developers are different, but Toploads Productions, once again, Sengoku Dynasty is the same as Medieval Dynasty. It's just set in like feudal Japan, kind of. And then it's the same publisher as Vampire's Bloodlord. So you can see over here, Toploads Productions. So it's once again a different developer, once again, but the publisher, you see, that's the bat form, which we don't have enough points to unlock yet, but Toploads Productions are the publisher. So they can just take some inspiration from the other games that I've mentioned. Also, Enshrouded, it's a very, very good game. Very good open world RPG. The character progression system is good. It's better than this game is, but it could still be improved. The one in Enshrouded could definitely still be improved. And yeah, I really like Enshrouded. It's really a very good example of what this game could eventually become, I think. It's just gonna take quite a bit of development to get to the point of a game like Enshrouded, you know. And like I said, they can even take some inspiration from Witcher 3, even maybe some games like Ryzen 2, Ryzen 3, Two Worlds 2, something like that. I like those games. They're old and they're janky, but I like those games. So yeah, but I think this game has a lot of promise. It really has a lot of promise. The graphics is very good. Like, I'm surprised by the graphics. The game runs relatively well. So yeah, I just think more time, more development, and then this game could become very good. It could become a very, very good game. I also recently played another game that is kind of similar to this one called Sherwood Builders, Robin Hood Sherwood Builders, as far as I can remember. But I did not like that game very much. It's pretty much the same as this game, but I did not like that game really much at all. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said at the beginning, the developers were nice enough to provide me with early access to the early access build. The early access build releases January 30th, so it's like a month and a half from now. And I could play the game more, you know, we could explore more and whatever else, but I don't want to spoil myself and you guys as well too much. You know, I'm someone who doesn't really enjoy playing early access games too much because there are so many other games out there that are not in early access that I could focus on instead. And that I still want to play and finish instead of wasting my time playing an early access game, you know. So even though I do enjoy this game, I'm gonna put this game on the back burner until it is more flushed out and more polished and all of those kinds of things. But if you guys want to see me play this game more, then you can just comment down below. I always take suggestions, but yeah, and yeah, like I say, thanks to the developers for sending me a code. In the event, the many events where a developer does not send me a code for a game, I very much rely on you guys and your support on my Patreon page to allow me and enable me to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. So if there's a specific game that you want to see reviewed, then you can just if you are a Patreon supporter, you can just message me and tell me, listen, I want this game, I want you to review this game or whatever like that. Otherwise, you can just support me on Patreon and I will just use that money to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. So that's pretty much the best way to support the channel. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.